guys, this is Jumped Glasses and I'm streaming Syberia. Yay! I'm really enjoying this game, so I'm very excited that I got it to work and to play in window mode, which is super important, and all of that good stuff. Let me move my stuff around so I can actually see this game and chat and all that good stuff and get the hair out of my eye because it's annoying. Alright. Oh, it's been so long. It's been a couple of days. Let's see what we're supposed to do here. Alright, which one's the last? Is it really giving me the time in, like, military time? Oh, that's the list, because it's just 30. Okay, let's check what we have in our inventory and kind of recap this story a little bit. Okay, what are you doing? Stop going anywhere. What is she doing? Just stay where you're at. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we've got a cell phone. We can call some people on it. We've got a pencil and paper, red punch card, green punch card, purple punch card, blue punch card, which we found all the way over, like, in the cemetery. I don't know what we're supposed to do with these. There's a kid named Momo who I feel really bad if he doesn't really have a name and they just named him after mammoths because he likes them so much. He wants us to draw him a mammoth. We're basically trying to... We're a lawyer and named Kate, and we're supposed to basically facilitate, like, set up this merger not merger actually, they're just going to buy him out for this, like, automaton toy factory in Europe, this American company, and we get there and the lady dies, and she's like, well, actually there's another heir, which there wasn't supposed to be, and that's her brother, and he's a little bit not right because he had a bad accident as a child, and yeah. He's also obsessed with Mammoth, so there's all kinds of things. We basically need to figure out where he's at so we can go get him to sign a bunch of contracts. Now my voice sounds a little bit gravelly. It's only because I am getting stinking sick again, which makes me sick, because how am I getting sick? I don't know. Also, if you're in chat, feel free to lurk or feel free to say hi. I enjoy talking to people. So, here we go. Here we go. I sound like very white. Okay, here we go. They're not gonna let us in the front door, are they? I forgot. I think it says it's locked. We'll watch her walk in.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
I got in the attic, but I can't get anyplace else. I can't see, there's no, as far as I know, there's no camera. I don't have an ability to move the camera around, so I can't really see. You can see over here. So let's go over. Did we go to this side? No, we did not. Let's go up this way. Can we go over this way? No, we can't go around the other side of the house. That's interesting. Alright, let me see. We got a bunch of ink. So let me see if we can actually... There's like a weird machine in the... Oh. There's this dude. Can we look in here? We've talked to... okay, we came from this way. Well, let's go this way. Did we miss this last time, or did I just walk through it and not pay attention to anything? Which very well could have... Oh, guys! Okay, this is cool. There's a really cool train station. Run, Kate! She kind of has this little, like... Walk drop. Oh, gosh, my lighting. It was fine when I did my task, but now, wow, my face is just going. Hang on. If it's not handling the white balance well enough, just let me fix this for myself. For my own peace of mind, so that I don't look like I'm... There we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you, game, for... There, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. We just take down the brightness like a sec. There we go. There we go. Better. Okay. Okay. There we go. We fixed it. See, I'm a fixer. Bob the Builder. Alright. So, this is kind of cool. She's not going to comment on it. Kate doesn't really comment on much. Let's go around. I'm going to go around the outside first before we go around the inside. Which we can't do. I'm interested in that game. This is a really cool old train station, which is awesome. Okay, so what the heck is this place? I guess it's the train station, but it's right hooked up to the... Come on! Gosh, she looks so tired all the time. Wait, you can't go in there, can you? Can you... Where's she at? Kate. I want you to read some of the stuff for me because I can't see it. Well, there's a door. Can we go in there?
No need to go down there.
Why not? There's all kinds of stuff in there. Can we talk to somebody? Oh, we have that bell. I wonder if we can ring the bell. That'd be cool. Oh no, that's an ink bottle. Doesn't it look like a bell though? Here we go. Let's go up here and see what we can see. I think that's missing from this game. Oh, look, there's somebody! Oh, for heaven's sakes, let's go talk to somebody. She doesn't really describe things. Like, she doesn't do, like, the kind of narration part. Who is this? Can we talk to him? Can you talk to him, Kate? For heaven's sakes! He should be lighting up, but he's not. Well, fine then. I guess we can't, but he would have lots of valuable, useful information, I would think. Thanks! Thanks for the host! I'm gonna say this wrong. Enghesh. Thanks for the host. Thanks for being a friend. How are you doing? Alright, so... Also, while I'm doing that, hang on. While I'm at that, I'll make that a little bit smaller. Alright, so here we are. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. Let me just mess around with a bunch of stuff. That's great. Hey, how you doing? Good. Good to hear you're fine. We're playing Syberia. Hey, Shrimpy Doodle, how you doing? I'm trying to figure out how to talk to the janitor. It's not working well. He doesn't want to talk to me. And also, Kate doesn't feel the need to describe anything in there here. So there's all this interesting stuff, and she's like, whatevs. If anyone hasn't checked out Shrimpy Doodle, you should, because she does a really good job. And Shrimpy, you play mostly retro games? You play mostly like PlayStation games? Shrimpy just says, I'm doing well. I'm just unwinding after a long day of work. Yeah, I hear you there. Oh gosh, I have to click on this specific step to go all the way to the top, guys. Wait, was I up top? Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm misunderstanding the way the architecture was. I thought that... This does not look right to me, but... Okay. That's the way we were. You're on a PlayStation 2 kick right now. And GameCube. I never had a chance to play GameCube, but people who love GameCube, like, really love it. It's like their favorite. Oh, look at this, guys! We got more... There's a lot of steampunky things in here. A lot of, like, gears and wheels to turn. Hank says, this game reminded me a lot of good souvenirs. That's true. What is this? Alright, let's do this again. That seems not very functional. What about this? I would take some of this stuff as a souvenir. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's try this again. That thing seems like it would get broken really easily. Especially if it's a crowded train station. Oh! Does that start the train? Should we be starting the train? Guys, I don't think we should have started the train. Ankash. Got it. Thank you very much, Shrimpy Doodle. So it's Ankh-Ash. Ankh-Ash? Like the Ankh symbol from Egypt? Ankh-Ash? Thank you. I appreciate Shrimpy, I always appreciate help with people's handles and names because some people some people's are like all consonants or I'm just not getting it. Like, and I'm like, please help. So let's put this back. Ankesh says, oh nice. Well, I'm glad I got it right. For once. We can't get... So we did something to this. I don't know what we did. Alright, so this is something we have to play around with some more. We have some stuff. There's like this weird kid in town we have to deal with too. Can we go this way? Oh! What we can do in here? Why are we... Okay. Oh, here we can get on the train, right? There we go. Maybe we can get some stuff on here. Maybe we can get another grumpy call from our boyfriend on here. She has a cell phone, which is kind of... most games I play are so old they don't have cell phones. And the only thing that's happened so far is she's gotten grumpy calls from her boss and from her boyfriend. Hey, the real Ambrosine. How you doing? Port. Yes, good job. Alright. So let me just see what lights up here. How are you doing tonight? Okay. Thanks, Matt! That's fine if you're watching Hippo. I was watching Hippo right before I came on. But then I'm like, I need to stream. Good to see you. Alright. Thanks for the host, too. Alright, so... this chair is nothing, apparently. I don't know why! There was no echo when I tested it earlier, Matt. There was 0 echo when I tested it earlier. Now, all of a sudden, there's an echo. I don't know why. I know why there's an echo. I know it's a follower song. I can hear it, too. I don't know why. I tested it out like 4 times today. I'm like, I got it. I got it. I found, like, yeah. No. I'll figure it out, but for now there's going to be an echo until I figure it out. It's probably something real simple that I'm not doing. Real Ambrose9, me too, along with GOG.com and Ervan, I can't even say, Ervan Illyrium. My computer's about to burst into flames. The Real Ambrose9, yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. Alright, we're going to go in here. I do use Twitch alerts, Shrimpy Doodle. Do you know the solution to this? And OBS? Yes. Yes. Okay, so both of you guys know the answer and I don't know it. This is embarrassing. I'm using the CR. Okay. I don't know actually how I'm doing this. Let me look at this for a second. We'll just, you know, who needs to watch me play a game? We'll just do tech stuff all night. No, I had it. It is through the link for the alert box widget, and I have it up so I can actually see who's hosting me, because otherwise I won't know. You had that problem, Shrimpy Doodle, but you forgot how you solved it. That's what I do. Yes, I have it, I guess, I don't know. Is that my problem? Do I need to capture it on this instead of doing what I'm doing? I don't know. You guys will figure it out. Let me know, right? I only have it open once, as far as I know. Yeah, it's only open. I only have the widget open so I can see, like, especially who follows me. I don't see that unless I have Twitch alerts open. I just have it open once. It's only open once. Yeah, it is. It's only open once. But I think that is what's happening, is it's picking up the sound. But it shouldn't pick up sound from my desktop though. It should only be picking up sound from the game and from my microphone. So I don't know. We'll figure it out later. So use the OBS to merely capture that window. Here's the problem. Matt McGrath, problem solver. You hit her here first. I'm going to look at this while we're doing
These
this.
shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
But there's not any in here.
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
So, okay. Alright. I'll put it in my brain box. And I will fix it later. It's capturing the window, video, and audio. Interesting. Okay. Because there's not an echo on the game. Oh. Alright. Yes, Matt? Brain box? Hey, it's a good term. By the way, Matt, you should definitely follow Shrimpy Doodle. She does a really fun stream. If you haven't seen it already. Shrimpy Doodle says, I have my follower alert as a browser source with the direct link to the Twitch alerts follower thing. Okay. Do you keep your alerts up like next to you? Matt says I have more of a brain dumpster. I think my brain just randomly deletes stuff whenever it feels like it. It doesn't care how important it is. Golden Girls theme song I remember, but important stuff, not so much. Alright. So we figured out there's shelves that have valuable objects on this train, or are supposed to, but they don't hold anything, which is interesting. Shrimpy Doodle, my stream mostly involves me getting lost. But you get lost in a fun way, Shrimpy Doodle. It's really fun to watch. Hi, Zombie Man. Zombie Man says, don't forget to hide stuff underneath the bed. Oh! King's Quest flashbacks. I'm waiting for the wizard to come out and zap me. Alright, well, that's nice. There's a nice, shiny ice bucket. Although I don't know how they get ice on this train. There's no ice maker. Yes! I told you. She's good, Matt. I told you. Alright. Shrimdo, you have a tablet with my chat and streaming for me. Oh, because you're playing... I only play PC games, or PC games that are games that I can play on my PC. So I don't capture off any other device, so I don't have to worry about that. I think Shrimp Doodle's cat's more friendly than mine, though. You can usually just see mine destroying things. Shrimp Doodle's cat actually comes up and cuddles with her and stuff. My cat just tries to, like, bite me or rip a paper. Ah, you're playing an emulator on PC. Here you go. I've been doing this for a year, which isn't that long. But in the beginning, it was like I used my HP all-in-one. And it's like a 7-year-old machine, and I somehow managed to stream off of it. Am I watching? I'm looking at chat instead of looking at the screen. Is there a way to get over here? Because I think that would be interesting. I want to get to the other... Oh, duh, I can do that. Wait a minute, where? They look exactly the same. I do have a cat. His name is Bob. He does not have a tail. And he does interrupt the stream occasionally by eating paper. I said I had a cat, a Russian blue. Let me find a picture. He's not unfriendly. He's just very standoffish. I've had much cuddler cats. Hey, thanks for the host, Sharpie. Sharpie does what Nintendo don't. Hey. There's the echo problem. Man, it's just gonna happen all night long tonight. How you doing? Jeepicus parabolic photon. I got it. Ingvarez. There we go. Yes, Bob is a real cat. Hey, awkward aardvark. Hey, Iggy Doda. How you guys doing? Alright, now I want to figure out... What did I just do? Because I was looking at... Oh, guys. Hope you guys have a good night. Alright, so... basically, I did some stuff. I didn't know what I was doing with it. Can we get... That's where I want to get, right? No, there's the mansion. Alright, let me see if this is where I want to... I want to see if I can cross the other side of the train tracks and go see what's over there. But they look exactly the same. So I'm not really sure. Alright, I think this is the same. So I think I need to go in and do this again. I want to see what's on this other side. Alright. Hey, Belle, how you doing tonight? Alright, so let's see if we can get over to the other side of this. Oh, I have to click down here, because obviously that's where you'd click. Alright, so what I want to do... Let me see if I can go down this way. Let me see if I can go down the other way. Okay. And it's weird sometimes with some of the way they do things. They're like, no further. Even though I know there's stuff over here, and if it was in real life, there would be. Alright, let's see if we can go this. I don't think I've ever had a cat that was anything other than a stray, so I have no idea what the different cat breeds are. We just kind of... Eventually, a cat shows up in your life. That's what I feel like they kind of do. Okay, so we can't go this... It won't let us go any farther this way either? Well, that stinks. I want to actually, like, go see what's on the other side. Alright, so we've... Oh, that is terrible, Matt. Nope, I want to go up here. Since the janitor won't talk to us, because apparently we're too cool for that. Alright. Or he's too cool for us, I guess. What is with the whistling? Kill him? We're out of range now. We're out of whistle range now, Belle. It's fine. Alright. We already got on... Is this a different part of the train? This is what's hard for me to tell, because it's both sides. Or is this just the same part, except I came on the other side? I just don't want to leave anything behind, because I don't... Yes, okay. This is this... Well, it looks all the same. That's the problem. No, this is the same. You can still hear the whistling? Oh, he's got in your brain now. You're stuck with it forever, Belle. Sorry. Well, now he's back. Now the whistling's back. Here, we'll get out of here in a second. She does this thing where she walks very slowly downstairs, like she's like about 110 years old. She's like, I'm gonna break a hip if I move too quickly. I'm very old. Hey, whistle while you work, says Sharpie. Now, Sharpie, you have cats and birds, right? Hey, Retro Game Quest. Good to see ya. How you doing? Alright, so when this way is the mansion, this way is the railroad. I don't know what this way is. Oh, I think that's the way. We'll see if that's the way I came in or not. No, this is interesting. What is this? Okay, I have no idea what this thing is. There's a bunch of rusted metal, which is interesting, and green thingies? I don't know what those are yet. Okay, let's go. It's lighting up. Does that mean I can do something with this, or does it just want me to go over there? I don't want to go over there right now. If I make her run, she skids to a stop. Oh. Barrels covered in either oil or blood? Is this where Momo stashes his victims? Sharpie places I have 1 cat, 5 birds. That cat is definitely outnumbered, Sharpie. Alright. So I can't... Ah! I don't even know what these things are. They're interesting though. Come on and run, Skid, some more. It's fun. So that's all we can do there. So basically nothing. And we can't go... Sorry guys, I'm getting a cold again, which I'm super mad about. Yeah, you can. I'm fine with that. I haven't had, you know... Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. No, it's absolutely fine for you to post links, Shrimpy. As long as it's obviously not to sell anything or spam anybody or horrify anybody. Alright, so I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go in. She's gonna run right up to the door and skid to a stop. That does not get old for me. Alright. Where are we? We somehow got in the factory, guys, which I didn't even realize we could get into. Only Belle is not allowed to post videos. Alright. Says Matt McGrath. Okay, so there's a bunch of creepy automatons everywhere. It's fine. I'm sure they won't come to life and start trying to murder us. It's great. Alright. And how are you doing? You didn't say how you're doing tonight, Belle. You doing okay? Alright. So we can run up and down the aisle, but we can't interact with anything yet. Oh, we can go over here, though. They look like they're being used to chop up bones, although I'm sure that's not true. But they're little, I love that they're automatons. It's like, what function does the top hat serve except just looking cool? You're good? Good, Belle. You got her from a shelter a few months ago and she's 10 years old? That's so sad that she was at a shelter when she's 10 years old. Aww. Nice. Cool, Belle. Alright, let's get... Ooh, that didn't even do the door sequence in here. So now I've got... I have no idea what any of this is about either. Like, I am not... My next puzzle was drawing a mammoth, so I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Alright, let's pull the lever, because why not? That's the part that's fun in this game.
Doesn't look like that works.
Well, thank you, Kate. You finally said something. We've been playing for like half an hour.
Doesn't look like that works.
Shrimp, the owners said they surrendered because they didn't have time? Cats are like super low maintenance. Even like if you can go on vacation for a weekend and leave them plenty of food and water and they'll be fine. Matt said, I don't have time. My new landlord said no to animals, etc. Yeah, I don't know, but they are like, that's sad. Just tell the truth. We don't actually like animals, which is mostly what people mean. We thought it would be like a Pokemon that we could put in a ball and never have to deal with ever. Oh, that is... Speaking of Pokemon, that is a squirrel. Guys, that is a squirrel automaton running a little squirrel thing. As you can see, Charlie is a lazy cat, like every other cat in the world. This is Ankh. Shrimpy says she's very clingy and likes to be in your face. Actually, like, look what we did. We turned all this stuff on. I actually like cats that are like that. Yeah, I don't understand that either, Belle. Belle says I don't understand how you can abandon a pet. But I don't know, like, my sister-in-law grew up on a farm, and so she's very like, whatever, they're animals. And my family's always like, we keep this animal until it dies. Alright. So does this still not... Oh. Well, we can't click on this anymore? Okay, well, let's go see what that changed out there. Actually, let's go over here. Nope, that's the same thing. sister is truly reason. She used to have to go out to the barn and milk the cows when she was younger, except their barn wasn't close to them, so she had to like get into the car and ride over to milk the cows. It's given her a very not cynical view of animals, but she definitely doesn't understand like why you spend the time on them that we do. Alright, these look like switches and I kinda wanna hit them, but it's not gonna work. And that just takes me back, which seemed, I thought that would take me to the side. Okay, so we turned that on but didn't do anything. Huh, let's go over here. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So what? Can we go over here? Ankh says 90% sleep, 10% foolery. It is an old man. It is an old man reference. Is that first? She does. Mia Hamm is definitely still alive, Matt. I think it's worse that you thought she wasn't. That's definitely... Alright, can we go up here? Oh, your parents are obsessed with soccer, Doodle? Did you play as a kid? Look at all this. Look, there's so much beautiful scenery in here, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Let's go up here. I love that no one's stopping us from doing this. Like, we're basically turning things on and off and setting up the factory and doing all this stuff, and no one cares. No one's the least bit bothered by this. Can't we... There's a whole control board here. Can we do... Oh, good. Oh, no. Puzzle. Doodle says, if by playing you mean sitting in the defense area and picking the grass, then yes. Defense. Sparkly Wallflower says, I should probably play this game at some point. It's in my digital GOG shelf, collecting digital dust. That's where I got it from. So I was able to pull it out. It's fun. I did play it when it originally came out in like 2002, but I don't remember anything about it other than I enjoyed it. Alright, so I don't know what this stuff does, but let's save it and see what we can do with this. No, we don't want to start a new game. We want to save a game. That was close. It's puzzle time. Okay, so 3 lit up.
Doesn't look like that works.
Thanks, Kate. Max says I was a goalie because I was the widest person on the team. Unfortunately, that is what they do, Matt. Then when I played football, I was the linesman for the same reason. Alright. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that's doing either. So number 3 is on now. What's number 3? Egg says only women can play that kind of game and read a chat at the same time and talk. To the game, I have to clean my brain and do nothing except play. Retro Game Quest said I made jokes on the bench. That was my role. Kozer Peters, this looks like Mist. It does look like that because it's beautiful like Mist is, but it plays differently, definitely. Well, I don't know, Ank. I can do both. Alright. What is this different... Okay, look, it's different textures of paper, like woods. Like, look, it looks like a wood grain. There's like a darker wood grain. Is there anything else in here we can, like, tap or hit? Vorarlberg.
That's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
Oh, guys, is this where we put our punch cards in? No, but it looks like a slot for punch cards. Doesn't it look like a slot for punch cards right there? Trimbedoodle says, I can't play any game and talk. I literally forget codes that are 4 numbers long that I read 5 seconds ago. That happens to me sometimes. I'm like,
Doesn't look like that works.
Okay, so we got something working, but it's missing something is what they're telling us.
That's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
So we'll have to find that. Can we climb up this, guys? Come on, climb up the ladder. Don't be a chicken. Come on. You know you want to. No, it's not gonna let me, because it's just mean. Look, there's a ladder right there. Don't put up a cool ladder if we can't actually use it. So we're missing something that goes in here. Alright, so can we go this way some more? Shrimpy just do it! Cortez Peters, I remember hearing about this game when it came out. I think they reviewed it on X-Play on Gen 4. Does anyone else remember that show? I do not remember that show. For me, I remember finding it, I was like, ah! Like, I enjoyed Myst, but I struggled with it because it's so many pretty pictures and not enough interaction for me with other characters. Retrograde Tom is actually streaming all the Myst series right now, so you guys should check him out. But this to me felt more like a King's Quest or one of those other adventure games I was more familiar with. You can do it. Thanks. Awkward aardvark. No budget for ladder climbing animation. Alright, so what are we gonna... There's gotta be... Can we check out the cool desk? Oh, Myst. I played the game as a child. Yeah, didn't we all? It's definitely... The feedback on it's interesting. Alright. Okay, so we can see this is a really cool... It looks like a automaton train that we just walked all over out there. Oh, you played the game for about 20 minutes and had no idea what the point was. Yeah, it doesn't give you a lot of awkward aardvark. Found any jokes in this game yet? Not so much jokes, except the people in her life are jerks. If that's a joke, I don't know. Okay, so... Oh. Why did it do that? I didn't want it to do that. Okay, that puts that down. Okay. Oh, more reading, guys. Here we go. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have time to forge you a voice cylinder. Okay. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these last few lines to you. I received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary, your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have had no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I am proud of you, my dear little brother. Okay, so this is what's-her-face, the lady that died. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It only seems like yesterday that you rushed away from Valladolid. We undertook production immediately, following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive, nice, was ready within a week. What? That's crazy. If only you could see it, but you will see it. That much I have promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There is only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish to bring me that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it is still in the cave, and if it is, what state it is in. Oh, maybe we have to find the doll. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old? I'm going to find it, Hans. I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days anyway. Oh, she's not getting better. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting and will be able to sign the contracts then. I shall die. Hi, Dr. Yukaz. This is Syberia. I'm trying to. You guys are being so funny. And oh, John Goodman in the. I heard that he was in that Myst parody game, which is interesting. That was when his career. I think his career had taken a little bit of a downturn. Now he's back on top where he belongs. All right, so this is basically the locomotive that her brother wanted her to build. She died before being able to send it off to him. I don't know. Did you ever play this? Dr. Yukaz, did you ever play Syberia? This is a fun game. Hey, thanks for the follow. SDF, yeah, SDF1. Thank you for following me. I'm pretty close to 200. At 200, I'll do a special 200 follower stream, which I'm excited about. Okay. That's true, it did. Oh, King Ralph. Oh, King Ralph. My parents took us to see that at a drive-in. It was an old movie, and another movie, and my mom was kind of horrified by how raunchy it was. She's like, how is this a children's movie? Too late. We're trapped at the drive-in. We're all watching it. Dr. Yukaz says, no, I haven't played this before, but it seems fun. Is it kind of like Myst? Yeah, it is a little bit like Myst, in that it's beautiful and it's an adventure game. But other than that, I'm not really sure. There are a lot of mechanisms, too, which I think is another Myst thing. Can we look in here? Oh, we can! Thank goodness. Alright, what can we steal? I mean, take. I mean, look at. Alright, let's look at this. Can we look at this? Yes! Yes! Ankesh, Myst and Riven, so much souvenirs. Very difficult when you were a child. Yes. I enjoyed watching someone else play them, but I couldn't replay them. Okay, so where? Oh, there's one book out of all these. Ooh! Alright. Okay, is it playing music, or has the music changed? Like, why? Oh, we just took a cylinder. Well...
This thing's jammed.
It's jammed.
This thing's jammed. If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
We're missing a lot of things that we don't have that much. We have the music cylinder, which we took away.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Okay. So we're missing... This is missing something. There's a couple of things that are missing something. Alright, so let's back out of here. Is there anything... I feel like this should be something here too. We should be able to look at this portrait or read this. Come on, game! We're not. That's very not helpful. Ah! Can we go over this way? I don't want to miss any clues here, but at the same time, I'm like, guys. Okay, let's go see what else is out there. Oh, we know what's out there. It's this. Can we go down? Let's go down this way and see what else we can do. Can we go any... No, she's an old lady. She doesn't want to break a hip. So now we know that we're missing a bunch of stuff, which I think we kind of could figure out before. Get up here? Why is it letting us do that? That's very interesting. Oh, this is the back. Alright, this is where we were before. I have to look... I'm just looking very carefully because I feel like there's a button or something I'm missing. Imperialism and Caesar 2. Oh, man, yeah, that'll also break your brain. What's in there? There's an open drawer. Can we look at it, game? No, don't stand facing away. Okay, so there's open drawers. Are they taking stuff out? I guess there's a bunch of them, but still. let's go back in here. Okay, there's nothing else. We found some stuff on the floor before, so I just want to make sure we're not... Nope, that takes us... No, that doesn't make any sense, game. Stop turning around in circles! Uh-oh. Oh, good. I was gonna say, don't do that too many times. Like, ah!
I don't need to do that again.
You don't need to do that again. Well, can we pull this thing again? Because we did not pull it before, it was stuck. And look, it says 0 and F. I think that means something. You spin me right round, baby, right round. There you go, Shrimpy Doodle. On point with the song lyrics. Okay. I keep thinking I can pull that handle or something, but it's just... Okay, stop! That's worrying me that she's spinning. I'm worried the game's gonna glitch out and we're gonna be stuck here. That's what I'm worried about, to be honest. Alright. I with a bunch of exclamation points after it. Dr. Yukaz, I'm lost. I shouldn't have missed part 1. We're trying. It's a very convoluted plot in that she came to this country. She's a lawyer. She came to this country to settle this deal for this American toy company to buy this factory. And basically, when she gets here, the person she was negotiating with, the lady, she's died, and they didn't think there was an heir, but there is. Her brother's still alive. So we have to figure out how to get to the brother so we can negotiate the sale of the factory. And there's all this stuff like he was a brilliant inventor, and he had brain damage from a fall from a child, and he's obsessed with... What is that? And he's obsessed with mammoths, and... I don't know. Okay, so we're missing a bunch of pieces to a couple of different things. Let's go outside and see if we can find them. Dr. Yukaz, all this for a business deal. Yeah, I think, yeah, Kate seems pretty dissatisfied with her life, too, so that's another running theme. Her boss calls and yells at her on her cell phone all the time. Her boyfriend's like, you need to be here for this important meeting. Like, all of the people in her life seem like jerks. We haven't heard from her mom yet, but I'm sure we will. Okay, where did we... So we can... Let's try this way. Okay, so this is how we got in here, right? Okay, so... We're missing a bunch of pieces of things. And I'm not sure if we need to stay in this area or go to a completely different area. But let's look around someplace else a little bit. Yes. There's a whole other area, this whole town. And then, you know, now can we talk to this old dude finally? Because we kind of need some... It's just like, that area was a new area I just found when I stopped. Hey, Onimusha! Onimusha says, oh snap, Syberia. Cyber. We're having that. Was it you and I? They're having a conversation in someone else's chat whether they meant Syberia or Siberia.
To sit and talk, I could tell you a thing or two about the olden days.
I am sorry. I really
we
am
need
in a
the
hurry.
info, Kate. Can you? Gosh,
Tis a pity.
that's annoying. She's like, I'm not gonna talk to him. Why? We need that information. All right, let's go back. Maybe we can talk to the inn owner again. Creepy automaton. Hi, murdering automaton. Okay, can we talk to this guy again?
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Let's go.
I have been led to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. What do you think of that?
Nonsense. The young Vorarlberg died in an accident at the age of 18. The whole village was shocked.
I can still remember my mother telling me the horrible details.
The horrible
Go
details.
take a look in the cemetery if you don't believe me.
Alright.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid, no, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no.
This is the
Momo's
actual text.
just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with
Okay,
Anna
you need
Valberg?
to- We already
Momo is
heard
what
this.
you'd call the village idiot. And
The
Anna
village
took
idiot?
him
I still
under
hate
her
that they do
wing.
that. He's a village.
He must have...
This poor kid.
Heaven.
He needs to get out of town, my friend. Alright, so we talked about Hans. That was our new information. He was
I'm
just
gonna
shocked.
go look
so he
around
doesn't-
Valadilen.
He
See you
doesn't
later.
know anything.
As you like, miss.
Oh, is it morning where you are, Sparkly Wallflower? Alright. Dr. Yukaz, when you're like 17 and the village idiot. He's like 12 too, by the way. He's like a really young kid. I feel bad for him. One of the animations I love and they never fully explain is when she stands for one place too long, she starts checking her boots for like dog poo on the bottom. Like she starts lifting them up and kind of looking at them a little bit, which just makes me laugh. Well, he was mean to him earlier too, which didn't make me too happy. He's like, "Get out of here! Rah! Don't sit in here harmlessly drawing." Alright, is this which guy's the notary?
No need to go down there.
Fine, that's not the notary then. Okay, this guy's still not going to sell us any delicious... They're mourning today because Anna Vorlberg is being buried today, and it's sad because they have delicious pastries over here, and he's not going to sell us any because he can't sell us any because everything's closed, even though he's obviously standing outside of his shop. I'm very disappointed that I don't get any croissants. Like, I think that should be key to this game. Alright, let's go up and deal with the notary again. Maybe he'll have something new to say. 20 minutes to be 5 a.m. where you're at, Sparkly Wallflower. Well, thank you for being here. I hope you don't have insomnia. Alright. I know, that's what I thought, Dr. Yukos. I was all like, oh, we can get some croissants. And they're like, no croissants for you. Oh. Alright, do we have ink now? We finally have ink. I think we can... Here we go. We did something! You're in Denmark. Yay! Denmark, and yay! We poured some ink into that thing. So let's see what that means. Oh, what can we put it on? No. I can't use that on here? I really want to. So now we have ink in here, but I don't know what to do with it. Now we can approve something. Exactly. That's pretty cool. We did it in advance, I guess. But you're also kind of a night owl kind of person. Okay, that makes sense. Onimusha, now that summer's officially over, I demand it stop being so humid. Agreed. We'll just keep hitting this until we run out of ink. Do we still have the ink in our inventory, too? I used the whole bottle? Well, that's selfish. Can we go talk to him again and say, we need some more clues?
Oh no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
It's the middle of the day. He doesn't need to be resting. I guess he is really old, but still. Oh boy, she just disappeared into that cabinet, guys. Look at this. I didn't know she was a shapeshifter. Dr. Yukaz, you also stay up all night? I stay up pretty late for me, but I can't stay up all night or I'll just get myself super sick. Of course I'm sick, so what's the point of this anyway? There's nothing I can grab. No one's dropped anything useful on the floor. Onimusha, shh, he's napping at his desk. They are insane. She blended right in. Shrimpadoodle says door to Narnia inside the cabinet. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Bigger on the inside for sure. There you go. We could have like a little Doctor Who Narnia crossover in this thing. It sort of looks like a Narnian situation. Like you could open up something and walk there. Alright, I think I might have to go back to the cemetery, even though it did not give me anything last time. Because they keep sending me back to kind of check his grave. Because they buried something in there, but they definitely didn't bury him. Okay, come on, can we... I wish they'd let us just skip this, like... She's just running through town. Shouldn't be to the doctor, the witch, and the wardrobe. Okay, that's where we already were. Let's go up here. She really needs to talk to that guy and get some more additional backstory, but of course she's not going to because she's decided she doesn't have time, even though obviously... Oh look, we did that, guys. We did that. We made that water wheel work. I thought this was the factory at first because I missed the cross up there, so they kept saying the church. I'm like, where's the church? And gosh, I love games based on Jules Verne universe. Which one specifically? Let's go in here. So we're able to sneak in and steal a bunch of punch cards, but I haven't been able to use them on anything, so I don't feel like they're super... I know I'm going to need to use them, but I don't know where or when. The only thing I wish is I wish I could left click to like a magnifying glass and be able to look at the stuff I want to look at, because I just kind of click on it and the game doesn't always, it doesn't tell me whether I can look at things more closely or not. It just expects me to know, but that doesn't really help me. Oh, this one, BioShock, L'Amazon, and many others. I think the Amazon one I actually looked up last time. I think when we were in Shrimp Noodle's chat and you told me about it. I guess BioShock is Jules Verne inspired, but I wouldn't have thought of it that way. I also haven't played it, I've just seen the images. Jules Verne is a fun read. I agree, Sparkly Wallflower. Yeah, I didn't think of that either, Shrimpy Doodle. I like it's very steampunky, which I think is very Jules Verne-y.
I can't go that way.
Okay, so what way can you go? You can't go that way. Does that mean we're supposed to come out here? Like, there's definitely... Okay, let's go back and check.
I can't go that way. I can't go that way. I can't go that way.
Okay, thanks, Kate.
I can't go that way.
Paper, pencil, and paper. That made sense. Let's call our mom. I don't want to call Dan. I don't know who Olivia is either.
You have reached Olivia Parker. I'm sorry I cannot take your call. Please do call again soon. Ciao.
I read that as please don't call again soon. Here you go. Oh, I don't like that there's that little blue thing up there because it's telling my computer's working. Okay, so I have to find, there's like 3 or 4 different things I'm missing. Pope blesses this game. You never know. He blesses a lot of things. Ah yes, the phone mechanic. Oh, yeah. this do last time? Remember we fixed
Doesn't look
this.
like that works.
It does. Oh, remember we had to find... Alright, so there's a couple of things we're missing. We're missing a couple of gears here that we need to run
If that's
this
going
elevator.
to work, it looks like something's missing.
Well, we haven't found anything new. Like, we can't use this with it. That seems like a terrible idea. So we found these two pieces and put them in, but it looks like we need 2 additional pieces.
If that's
and
going to work,
I haven't seen any place that they could be, so I'm not really sure. We're gonna need to open up something else. I might have to go back. The biggest hang up too is I think Momo has more of those pieces, but he won't give me anything additional until I can draw a mammoth form. And Kate says she can't draw it, and I can't make her, so I don't know what to do. Look at this table. There's books on there. No, she's not going to. There you go. Oh, man. I don't want to be sick. My birthday's tomorrow. I don't want to be sick. I was just sick also, too. Okay, this is where we got the punch cards from. We used the key.
this thing's jammed.
Everything's jammed in this game. When are we gonna get like an oil can?
This thing's
Just hit
jammed.
it harder or something. I'm sure it won't shear off and break in a terrible, terrible way. We just rifled through this guy's stuff too. We're like, it's not a problem. Just because he's like a priest or a bishop or whatever, it's fine. Honey, wish a happy non-sick birthday tomorrow. I hope so. I have plans. Russ and I are gonna do some fun stuff. We're gonna go to like a gaming get-together thing. We're gonna go eat our favorite sushi restaurant. Russ is gonna go to his breakfast place. It's gonna be fun. I made my cake already. I do not want to be sick. Is there anything in here that can help us? I already got it. Like, I got things out of here, so I'm not expecting to find new things, but you never know. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
This thing's jammed.
A LAN party? Or game... it's like German board games. I'm actually... A lot of our friends are super busy this week, so I'm doing stuff with them other times, but I'm like, I really want to play... Like, I like to play Power Grid. I like to play, obviously Settlers, though I haven't played that in a while. Like, those kinds of games. It was a bomb in the drawer, says Ankash. So, I found this app that has, like, meetups. There's, like, a regular board game meetup at this, rec center basement for, like, German board games. And I really, I signed us up to go, so I'm excited. We'll play some Catan. We'll play some all kinds of stuff. We're going to bring some of our games we haven't had a chance to play, too, so that'll be fun. Meet new people, because you can't, you know, it's good to meet new friends.
No point. It's locked.
From the inside. So what are we need to get those... I need to figure out... Carcassonne! Yeah, Carcassonne's fun. Though I don't like all the expansions, because I don't like the, because I don't like it when they remove the farmers. I think that's one of the best things that, like, Carcassonne has going for it, that when you place those farmers, it's, like, permanent, and you don't know how you're going to build a board, and you might just gotten messed over, or made the best placement ever, and you don't know. So I like that aspect of the game, and with some of the expansions. There's an old bomb in there? Oh! Hey, I guess there's an old bomb. That's sad. Why does he have it in his drawer? I couldn't pull it out, or I would have. That's very sad. I think it's a little bit, worrying. Okay, so I think we need to get those two pieces from Momo. And Momo wants us to draw him and a mammoth. And I don't know how we're going to do that because Kate says she can't draw it, so there's nothing over here, right? What's that? Nope, just moving to the next screen. Alright, just to make sure I don't miss anything down here. She definitely runs like her pants are too tight, and I think her pants probably are too tight. And maybe that's why she's running this way. She's just very like... Or maybe she's like saving her... What's 13 Dead End Drive? Matt, change this over slightly from her running. Actually, she skids to the stop like she's on ice. Arkham Horror, yeah. Not a game I've played. I'm trying to think, my brain's like clogging up, but there's so many games I like to play. Especially like the European style games. Obviously Ticket to Ride, all of those kinds of games. Alright, so let's go back. Let's go back towards... There's nothing in here that we can do with this dude. Ah, gotcha. Is it the type of game, Matt, where a lot of people quit before you even get started? Oh, if you can kill off the other players, then the other players are gonna get mad and quit on you. Like, they're not gonna play with you anymore. Hey, Electric Wagon, how you doing? Alright, we're gonna climb through this attic window. Momo is probably still gonna be standing there hours later.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Oh,
Momo
everyone controls
listening?
everyone. There's Yukaz. I don't like a lot of train games, but I love resource management games. Me too. I also love resource management games.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands.
I'm sorry, man.
Momo, friend
I
of
don't think the village is
automatons.
gonna support you with this.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Okay, let's see if we can give him the pen and paper. No. We've got to figure out, guys, how to draw that stupid mammoth. It does sound like a deep game for a kid's game, Matt. But I love those kinds of games. There's got to be something in here. There's got to be like an old automaton or something. Maybe what? Maybe in question marks? Oh, sorry. I'm not following chat because there's so many people here tonight, which is nice. But then I look over and I'm like, I don't know what you guys are doing over there. Okay, what is this room again? We keep getting sent to this room. We can't do anything in here. We could turn on the light. That's about it. I mean, like, there's tools over here. Now I'm thinking of the game I play, my indie game that I'm playing, because I'm like, I'm trying to find tools in that game. I'm like, here they are. They're in a different game. Look, Shuhang, it's so much green. Alright, so we've got to sit on the stool or do something. Why are we in here? All we did was turn on the light. There's all these, like, little pieces of stuff that I would like to get out. I don't know. I don't know why, Luxury Wagon. We got weird boots. Is there like a loose board? Like, why? Because if I remember correctly, we didn't get anything out of here. We came in here and we let us turn on the light. Okay. Which now will not let us turn off, which seems like a fire hazard in this old attic. And what else can we do in here, guys? Why is it being such a bag of butts? The fly sound is driving me flipping crazy because it sounds like there's a fly like coming from my ear. Can you... There's all this interesting stuff over there that she will not look at. Can you look at some of this stuff, please? Can you look over here? Well, that's what the game is being, Onimusha. That's all I have to say. I have the pencil and paper still. Wait, what's this? What was this? Was this glowing? Nope, it just lets her walk over here. Can we... Oh, there's so many drawers. Just let's open everything up. Yeah, I think Luxury Wagon's like, yeah, me too. That fly sounds kind of misplaced, really. Is there a rotting corpse nearby? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because I keep hearing it, and I'm like, what is up here? There's Momo. I know he has the rest of those pieces to that thing. I need to give him a drawing of a mammoth. Why can't I draw a mammoth, guys? Like, how hard is that? Haha, Matt. Just draw like a sheep, except an elephant that has hair. It's fine. Yeah, I knew it as soon as I said it, Onimusha. Alright, so... Dang it. At least can you sit down? Like, what are we... So we have the punch cards we found at the priest's, like, and he literally rifling through his drawers. I don't know what to do about that. This we got from Momo to draw a mammoth, which of course Kate just refuses to even try to draw. And then this is a music cylinder in that music box that's stuck that we have to somehow fix. You don't seem that sorry, Matt. Alright, so, And there's all this stuff in here you'd think we'd be able to, like, find things in, but we can't open anything at all, which is really aggravating. Grrr. You like, look at the bike? No, that's just another way. Moment is everything else. Yeah, look, she's gonna see. Look, she looks like she's like die stepping dog do. That's what she does every time you stand still for too long. Alright, let's go back and search the gardens again. Maybe there's something out there. Dive out the window, Kate. I'm sure it'll go really well for you. Alright, let's go over to the gardens and see. There's gotta be some... I'm just missing a key piece that opens up all this other stuff. Because either I've got to find the pieces at the factory and I need to open stuff up, or I need to find things in the garden somewhere that I can open. Like, there's just a couple of different things that I'm... Alright. This is a very strange... because you can tell that the statue didn't have hair before it even, like, was broken. It was a bald statue. Alright. Half her face fell off, yeah.
No point. It's locked.
Okay, where's the keys? Does no one have any keys in this place? And also, I'm pretty sure these are just hedges. Just walk through them. We can't get over there. We can't look into the water or anything. Can we just fish some stuff out of here? Alright, so I'm not seeing anything on the ground. We already talked to this lady several times. She has nothing to say. Orea says, I heard they're making a Syberia 3. Really? Onimusha, ever popular hedge maze puzzles. Yeah, I think you're right on that. I thought you were just joking. Like, no, they do a lot of that in adventure games. Are they? I think I remember... So this is actually... I've said this several times the first time I streamed this, but I'll say this again. This is really just part 1. The second... Syberia 2 is just the second half of the story. They kind of released it in 2 parts in a way that they didn't do games like that, where it's like, you finish... I don't remember what happens, but I remember finishing this and being really angry because you don't actually get to finish up the story at all. You're just, like, halfway through. So, it's interesting, though, if they're doing Syberia 3, because I think even when you finished up Syberia 2, the story wasn't finished. Like, you didn't... I don't know why they didn't make more of them, because they were obviously intending to. But they did not. I think I've played a couple of games that have them. Conquest of the Longbow has a hedge maze puzzle. There's a couple other ones I've played. Doesn't one of the King's Quests have like a hedge maze puzzle sort of? They have like the swamp. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, Onimusha. Alright, we can't get in that way. Can't go over here. Onimusha, the longest journey ended a cliffhanger too. That one's on my list to play as well. I have that one on my GOG account just waiting to be played. You did, Luxury Wagon. Have you played this game before? Does it look amazing, you said? Looks amazing. Thanks, Bob, for knocking stuff off. That's great. Alright, so... I thought Bob was going to chew on some of the wires, but he decided to go lay down, which is good. I wonder if it's the same team. Like, that's interesting. He's like a major... Oh, look! Well, look at this, guys. Is it a major developer, Lux, or is it just like... Whoa! Hi? Well, good thing we weren't standing here. So I don't even know what that does. Let's see what that does again. I don't know, Ankush.
I don't need to do that again.
Okay, so we figured out how to do something, and we need to go check inside the factory and see what they're doing in there now. So one of those canisters things went in there. Come on. Okay, just walk off the platform. Just leave. It's not so hard. Okay. Where's she coming out of? There, she's here. I think this... Is it this way? Oh, these factory puzzles. Oh no, this is the train, which is not the way we want to go. You were gifted Syberia 1 and 2, but haven't touched them yet. I think you would like them. Wait, that's where we just came from, isn't it? Oh gosh, I hate this. I can't tell where anything is because it kind of turns you. No, this is the factory. You never got around to playing Syberia 2. Some French company. Luxury Wagon says his accent was really thick. December 1st, 2016. Well, who knew I was playing this at, like, a good time? Because I can probably play through this one and the second one before it comes out, which is cool. Alright, I have no idea what that thing that we just did, but let's see if we can see some new things. This is how it does remind me of Myst, because it's like, we did something, we're not really sure how it affected the puzzle, we gotta go run around and see, you know, what happened. Okay. Well, there you go. Sounds good. I feel like they sort of made her, like, Kate be like a milder Laura Croft at the time. Like, she sort of dresses similar to her. She's not quite as sexualized as probably Laura Croft is. This would have made her like a less actiony. A less actiony lady. Okay, what are you doing? What is she doing? Just please, can you go up the steps? That's all I wanted you to do. Yeah, it's like a normal Laura Croft. Frumpy Laura Croft. Well, not necessarily frumpy. Her pants are pretty tight. Matt's like, typical's a better word. I don't know. So, now we've got something else. I don't know what we're supposed to do with it. Okay. And these other ones work? Ankesh says it's not a point and click, but it looks very good. If only by doing an
Doesn't look
accent
like that
you learn
works.
another language, it would be awesome. But that's not the way it works. And unfortunately, since I'm American, I really only speak one. Everyone else speaks like 15. When I was over in Russia, they're like, "Hey, I speak 10. How many do you speak?" One, and like maybe Pidgin Russian, which I was not good at. There's an advantage growing up, especially someplace like France, where you're close to like all these different countries, all these different languages. Alright, so what did we actually do? Let's go over to the other little room and see. We carried in that cylinder, but I don't... It looks like this would be part of it. Like, look, that looks like what would come out of the factory and pull it in. But I don't know where to actually put it or anything. Alright, where's the door to go into that little area? Okay. Alright. Is this where it... Good, okay. Still not able to see like what we actually did here. That's the... When I pull a lever, I want to know what happens. Can't pull this. We can't pull this. It still says 0. I'm pretty sure it needs to say something else. We don't need to pull that again, but that would be fun.
I don't need to do that again.
I know, but it's fun to pull those kinds of cords. Okay. Pull all the levers! Try it! I did try to pull all the levers. It just said, no, you don't need to pull that again. Alright. So we're still missing something from there, and I don't see... Wrong lever, Kronk. Yeah, I think I do, Dr. Yukaz, but I don't know how to do that. Like, so in here, this is what I've done so far. I got the water wheel working, which should supply power. Whatever I did with that crane thing, like, I think this is the same crane and pulled in, but I don't see it anywhere. And I was able to turn on one light. I'm sorry, that is a terrible, oh no. It only has enough power for one light, but I don't know what that light does. So that's the other issue. And I'm missing something for the control board. Like, it says it's missing something. Well, I guess Matt, you had a new nickname in high school. That is... Oh, boy. High school's, like, that is, like, a pretty bad... It's better to be unnoticed for a while until you figure yourself out. Okay, so... I kind of want to be able to climb up here, but it's not letting me. Walk super slow, thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate the slow walk. I was talking to you, and I think Shrimmy Doodle's gone, but she was playing a lot of those older PlayStation games that sort of look similar to this, and they focus so much on the sound of the walking. Like, it's louder than almost any other sound effect. So number 3 is working now, supposedly. But I don't know.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
And then this stuff's just different, like, wood grains. It's like, what flooring do you want, guys? There's all this cool stuff that's not gonna let me. Okay. It's still not letting me up there. So I need a bunch of pieces. I think I'm stuck at Momo. Like, I think the real issue is... that I need to just draw him a stinking mammoth picture. Shouldn't be that bad. Alright, so we're in here now. Let's check the office again. Shibidoodle, I think it would take me 10 years to beat this game. I don't know. Eventually you get it, or you just say, guys, I'm gonna get a hint. If it gets too painful and you're really, really stuck, then always feel free to do that. Alright, this is the letter 2002. And we already got ink here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is new. We didn't see this last time. Oh. We missed this the first time. Picture wagon doesn't respond. To who? It's pretty... This is pretty easy as point and clicks go. It's not as hard as a lot of them. Alright, so... Madam, you will have received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred from an unpaid invoices from the company of La Colombe. The total debt for which you're responsible currently stands at 47,782.46 francs. I strongly advise you to acquit yourself of this debt by sending the necessary funds to our payment center. In the absence of such a response on your part, I will be obliged to undertake legal proceedings against you to recover any outstanding funds. I'm gonna sneeze. I do not want to be sick. I have plans for once in my life. Alright, so, okay. I know that such a decision cannot be taken easily. You can only hold your head up high, my dear Anna, and be proud of your achievements throughout the years. My deepest apologies for bearing such unpleasant news, and I remain at your entire... Bob, you don't need to leave the room right now. Bob's trying to, like, open my door. Yeah, Myst is not easy at all. Yeah, I like the atmosphere of Myst, too, Matt McGrath. Shrimdoodle, I wouldn't mind watching a playthrough of it. Retrograde Tom's doing the Myst games right now on his channel. I've enjoyed watching them because I did not want to play them. I have PTSD from those games. Like, when I tried to play them as a teen, I was like, I hate this so much. Even though it's beautiful. When cats demand to get out. Well, pretty much. He almost can get the door open by himself. Oh, good. Oh, look. I realize I can turn the page. And they open the door and they just turn around. Exactly. When I let him out in about 20 minutes, I want to come back in. Despite numerous follow-up letters on our part, we notice you still owe the sum of 80,210 francs, corresponding to invoices dated January, February, March 1998, including increments for late payment. We're asking you to resolve the situation. Man. Dear Anna, I find myself under the obligation to undertake certain procedures against your company, a situation I find particularly painful given the special relationship our bank has enjoyed with your company over the years. Oh, it's her ex-boyfriend. You yourself admit that for some time, Vorarlberg Manufacturing has become a financial liability, and due to shareholder and partnership pressure, I am no longer able to underwrite your debts with the bank. I'm sorry to say that we are obliged to comply with the economic imperatives of the era. It is for this reason that I beg you to accept the American investors' proposal. Such a takeover comes at a fortuitous moment, and is the only way to swell your accounts and settle your debts. It will also enable Vorarlberg Manufacturing to stay afloat, streamline production, and modernize production techniques. You will thus be able to keep the Vorarlberg name alive, one that in its day was a guarantee of quality and savoir-faire. Please believe me, Anna, when I say that I offer this advice, not just as a banker, but also as an old friend, ex-boyfriend, who desires nothing but good for you. Oh gosh. Alright, I might have to let my cat out, so hang on one second.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Yes, they probably were. Alright, hang on. Alright, I'm gonna let the cat out. I'll be right back. You're gonna have to stay out, buddy. Alright, I'm back. I think the last point and click I played was King's Quest Sparkly Flower. Yeah, I played that recently. Those are fun games. They're definitely... Okay, why is... Oh. I started clicking on my OBS as if I could play the game on that. Well, that doesn't work, does it? Okay, I should be able to get in this drawer. Right? Can I open these stuff? Okay, so that's what we had from there. We already got that. Okay, so we've already... This is her letters to Hans. Okay, let me just look over this quick. There's this thing in the front which we definitely didn't have. I think this is definitely missing some stuff too. When you play point and clicks, you become a zombie. Hopefully a fun zombie. Okay, so we did that. We read some additional backstory stuff, which I think has no bearing on any of the puzzles whatsoever, but yay. Luxury wagon. Who let the cats out? Meow, 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 meow. You suddenly have no brains and I want them badly. No, I get it, Luxury Wagon. Now that song stuck in my head, like your version instead of the Dogs Out version. Can we just sit here? Alright, so... Maybe I need to do some more with the train. Like, the train says that you're supposed to put artifacts. I do like the little emoticon. It looks like a very sad... I don't know. It's... What is it? Is it like an otter? What is it? I just get out of here for now. I need some pieces that I don't have yet. And that's the whole problem. If only we could draw a picture of a mammoth, so many of our problems would be solved. Let's go back over to the train station and see if I can use any of my new stuff I got over there. All gravy, baby. You think Shrimp Doodle says I think it's a monkey, but it looks like a pug face to me. Yeah, I can't tell what it is, if it's like a seal baby or whatever. I like dogs a lot too, Luxury Wagon.
The door's locked.
They're just
But I've still got to
high
get in
maintenance
there.
and expensive for me right now. And I'm not gonna get a pet that I can't actually, like, totally take care of. I just answered that question. I love dogs, but I can't. They cost, the vet care alone is really high. The food bill, I just can't do it. I wish I could. Plus our house is tiny, and I don't want a small dog. Mostly because my interactions with small dogs have all been negative. They kind of get mean when they get old, most of them. Alright, where's the train station? I don't mind putting the work in, but if I can't take him in, I can never give an animal up unless I was like 95 years old and couldn't take care of them anymore. So if I feel like I can't take care of them to begin with, I'm not gonna start. Cats are weird, but I still enjoy Bob, as weird as he is. Alright, so we already did this. Where's the train? It's down one of those paths. How am I missing it? And also, is there anything else we can do over here now? Alright, see you in a bit, Matt. Weird Bob. Yeah, Bob is weird. He'll sleep all day and then run around like a crazy person for like 15 minutes at night. Knocking over stuff, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But on the upside, he eats houseflies, so I love that. If a fly gets in the house, he takes it out real quick, so that's kind of his job. Any kind of flying insects come into my house, and Bob's job is to seek and destroy, which he usually does. Where is... Okay. Big dogs are the best. Alright, that's the factory. So we were here, back up here. That's the place we were before. Ankash says cats control the world. Here's the train station, thank goodness. Until I get tired, because I'm actually being methodical about that. I'm like, where is it? Alright, let's go back and see if I missed something. Also, maybe I can put... It said that it looked like there was a area for precious things, so maybe I can put my music box up there. Go ahead and sit down. You're tired. She almost looks like she is, and she's doing this weird... Alright, she's doing that zombie spin around thing. And we can't talk to anybody in here? Why can't we again? They pull all the strings on Musha. I didn't know we could get on the train here. Can't get into this. There's a lot of upholstery in here. I love how they built him a train and they built him like an Art Deco marvel. Like they didn't just build him like a sort of relaxed train. They're like, no, this is going to be an amazing train. Luxury Wagon said, I was trying to find a border collie, but I couldn't find one. I heard they're the most intelligent and energetic. Yeah, border collies, I think, need a lot of attention.
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Well, can we put our valuable... Okay, can you move out of the way? She's like right in the way. What's in here?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Okay. Can we put this in here? No. Can we put this in here? No. Wait, what? Huh.
I don't need that for the time being.
What? What? This does not make any... Why did we just put that on a shelf?
I don't need that for the time being.
So it does go here. But why? What does that even do? We just put it on a shelf. I don't... What? Whatever. Like, how does that help me at all?
I don't need that for the time
And I
being.
can't get it back. Those are treasure, apparently. Music. So if I find any more music boxes, I'll know. Can we go in here? I think we did this last time. Where's... I would like to know... It looks pretty. It does, but I thought... Oh, hey, last time I didn't think it let us go back here. Or I didn't do it right, which could also be the case. Okay. Some of this stuff I'm like, why can we see the side of the room if we can't do anything? Are these real doors? Can we get out? I don't know. I don't know what the point of this is. Yeah, now I can't get it back, Luxury Wagon. I don't know what happened. Apparently that's where it's supposed to go, but I don't understand why that's helpful. Like, why do we need the music box thing? Like, that's what I'm not getting. Why is that integral to this thing? Like, what were we... Yeah. I don't really get what the deal is with this. No, I'm not. Am I walking dead? Onimusha says dead Jen walking. Don't tell me I'm walking dead. It was like I got it out of a music box. It's one of those things that plays. Like, have you ever opened up a music box and it has like all those, well, if it's not an electronic one, it has all those little indent things. I think it's like that. It's like a music playing cylinder. Onimusha, are you serious? Am I actually dead walking because I did that? Because I will deal with that. Can we climb up here? Come on. Come on, there's totally a ladder on the side of this. Just climb up. Come on. Okay, good. Because I was like, I don't think there's walking dead scenarios in this game. But again, like, when I played it, can you please just talk to us? No. What is the point of him? There is no point. I'll kill him. You're not a fan of whistlers? Onimusha says it's not possible to dead end in the game. Good to know. I don't see anything I can kind of pick up. Can we rifle through the garbage can? That might be helpful. Remember we did this and we didn't know what it did either. Climb up here. Like, look, there's a ladder right into the engine. Don't you want to go in there and see that? You don't know if you'll be able to play it. It's 2 Gen style. What style is that, Luxury Wagon? Click on things a bunch and make a lot of clicking noises and saying stuff like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What is that supposed to do? What happened there? Alright, I guess we're gonna go over the other side. Gundam style. There you go. Make a parody song of that. Alright, we're on the other side, so there's no more whistling for you, Belle. Alright, so why are we... You can kind of see... That's interesting right here. I don't think it's anything, though. Alright. We can't climb up in here? You won't let us? Oh, I thought she was going to. Nope. Nope, that would have been too helpful. Find the passage for the Pollard? Pollard? Oh, you mean like the porter? No, I don't want to go back up there. I want to look at the wall, but okay. You would just drive yourself crazy? Do you not have patience for these, for like long puzzles? Or do you like more action?
No need to go down there.
I would go crazy doing some of the stuff you do, because when you do like some of your console like speedrun stuff, I'm just like, I can't, like when something kills you 50,000 times in a row, I would be going crazy. I do that now with like whenever I play Mario 3 with Russ. I'm like, I kind of like this game, but I get to a certain point, I'm like, I'm just dying all the time, and it just makes me angry. Oh, like the Polar Express? Harry Potter. Oh, I gotcha. Ankash. Oh. Yeah, run through the wall like in Harry Potter. She sort of did that luxury wagon, in front of one of the cabinets. Like her whole body disappeared and her head. There was like an arm sticking out weirdly. But it was a glitch. So, can I call her? Let me just call. Let's call her. I don't think any of these people help her, but just in case. Let's call and yell at Dan some more.
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right now, so please leave your message after the tone.
Gosh, none of her friends and family. She's in a foreign country and no one will take her call. Okay, let's talk to the office. Let's see if they say anything new.
You have reached Olivia Parker. I'm sorry I cannot take your call.
The old
Please
school
do
cell
call
phone.
again
Yeah,
soon.
exactly.
Ciao.
When texting meant you had to press like between 1 and 3 buttons for every letter. Angry and confused. And lost. You'd be fine. It's not an intelligence test. Because it's definitely one of those things where it's like, it all depends on who makes it. That's what I tell myself anyway when I'm like, why can't I get this? It's like, well, probably because they made a bad puzzle. Hank says, just Nokia 3310. I still can't go in. Please just let me in here and have a croissant. Or something else delicious.
No need to go down there.
Of course not. There's delicious food down there. Why not? So we can't go in there. There's not anything. We need to be able to draw a picture for Momo, and I don't know. Maybe we need to go back to our room and try and draw a picture. Maybe there's like a nice cutscene where she's like feverishly trying to draw this mammoth and like throwing out all, you know, all the ones that don't look good. And she finally gets one that looks great, and then she brings it to Momo. Yeah, they really do, Onimusha. Onimusha says the people in this town stand around in one spot all day. So, yeah, let's go in. So maybe if we need to go back in our room and see. Maybe something appeared there. Probably not. That guy is terrifying. Great. I think our room's over here. 6, I think. The fact I remember that is miraculous. There you go. It's a French company that did this game. Can we look in our bags?
I don't need that for the time being.
We don't need anything in there. Let's just go over here because we had a letter to pick up before. There's a lot of really good...
No need to go down
Cocktail is
there.
the French company. There's a lot of good French games. Onimusha. Hello, Moto. Alright, you can't go down. Oh, that's the door to get out. So there's nothing new in our room. Oh, I didn't try and... I wanted to try and use the pen and paper at the table, but I don't think she's going to do that. The weird thing is, I did play this game in 2002, or 2003 probably, or 4. And, it's so strange, like, I really don't remember. I don't remember any of the puzzles in this other than I liked it, and I feel like somewhere in my brain somewhere. I did this at some point. I must have. Captain Blood was a French game that I did not play. Hippo dug it up from somewhere. It looked really interesting and frustrating and crazy. Okay. So before I got two pieces of something over here of the break open this clock. Like, what are we not seeing? Go stand and face the wall. You're not doing a good job solving these puzzles. You have to find a baguette and click it on everything. I tried to get a baguette. I wanted to go to the bakery. They wouldn't let me in. They're just like standing outside saying, "No, we're not making anything today." Hit everything. Just hit everything. Okay. Just hit everything. So the problem is I have a couple of group of cordon bleu. The cooking school. So here's the problem. I've got Eclair. I've got a couple different puzzle areas going on, and I think one of them is the key to one of the other ones. I've got these punch cards. I don't know what they do. They keep directing me over to his tomb that he's not in. I can't get in that way. I don't know how to get into them. And so I've got that going on. I've got Momo just sitting up in the attic like the saddest little boy in the world, and he wants a mammoth picture. I'm missing two cogs to go into the house, and I think that Momo has them, but he's not going to give them to me until I draw a mammoth, which Kate flat out refuses to do. I've also got the factory thing, which I need to start more stuff, but I don't know how, and the trade thing. Angesh is teaching you Franglish? There you go, that's perfect. Sick of being over here. I don't know what to do over here. I don't know what I could have missed. Hi, chirp, chirp, chirp. Okay, we can't go in any of these houses. I've already tried.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there. So what are we looking for? There you go. Alright. Come on, game. Give me up one of your secrets here. What is it that you want me to do? I feel like I've
no need to go
explored
down
everywhere.
there.
That's all you need to know in France? I think you need to know more than that. I think you'll find out pretty quickly you need more than that. Like, where is my hotel? How much money is this? Where's the nearest embassy? I've lost my luggage. How do I get it back? Alright, I keep thinking I've like lost something on the ground, but I haven't. I need to go back. I want to go further this way, it won't let me. I can't go through there. There's this nice big gate, but I can't go through here. Like, there's got to be more stuff back behind there, too. But it's saying, it's just flat out saying it's locked. I don't have any keys to anything. So let's go. Ah! Fly! Where's, oh, of course Bob's not in the room. He can't kill it for me. Okay. We're just gonna run through town. She's gonna keep jogging around. All she's done all day is jog. She's getting her steps in. Alright. Well, while she's walking through town, I'm really excited. I finished my birthday cake. Well, I have to still put it together, but I did like the vanilla pastry cream, which I'm excited about. I did the frosting, which I'm excited about. The cake is finished. I just have to put it together. So the nice thing about making your own birthday cake is then you can be like, I know exactly what I want and how I want it done. So I'm really excited about that. In general, it's just been a pretty, other than me getting the sniffles, it's been a pretty good week. And then it'll be International Incident Luxury Wagon. And you'll be on the news. And we'll all be like, is that Luxury Wagon? Maybe. Alright, so I think we really need to figure out this puzzle of the tomb, essentially. And maybe not, though, because I forgot. This is the part where I need those extra parts for the stupid thing. Alright. Where are we? We're in an undisclosed location in a fictional town in Europe, trying to buy an automaton factory. Listen, we did a bunch, Bim Clunk, when you were gone. We did a bunch. We did a bunch. I am actually going to get a hint, though, because I am really frustrated. I don't know what to do next. I don't know if I've missed something really small that I need. So I'm going to actually get a hint. Because I am done with this. Whatever it is, I am lost. Yes, Jen with glasses is lost. Good to know, Luxury Wagon. It's your fault for not being here. Take all the blame, Bim Clunk. You go ahead. Oh, I'm sure that's making my face super white. What is it? There we go. I'm gonna try and get a hint that doesn't tell me everything. Up. I am totally lost. I am lost. Alright. I'll be unlost in a second. I think I just missed something. Oh gosh, guys. Like, we're in the very beginning of the game. I can just tell from this list. Alright. What am I? Okay. We did that. We did that. We did that already. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Nope, that's not helpful. Alright, guys. Okay. You like this place? We'll just stand here forever. It's fine. Okay, so that's I don't like the way these hints are set up. But we'll work through it. Give me a second. Alright. I'm sure this is riveting streaming, guys. I'm just gonna read hints. It's fine. It's great. Alright, well, let me look here. Okay. Okay. Here we go. The attic. Okay. Okay. There we go. How do I fulfill Momo's wish? Okay. Oh. Okay, definitely I wouldn't have found this on my own, guys, so I don't feel bad. I am cheating. Listen. I think I can take a hint every once in a while, and I definitely did. I'm a cheater. I'm sorry. It's so disappointing. But I would have never... This is crazy. I think this might have to be with this version, because I played the Xbox version, but I think that... Alright, let's run over here. Can you run any fast? There's a... Oh, Cheddar Man's not here. Cheddar Man complained there weren't enough birds. Well, there's a bird, so... Now we know there's enough. Here we go. We all get stuck sometimes. That sounds like the beginning of a song. We all... The house is the face of Bim... How are you doing, Bimplunk, by the way? Alright, which way is the mansion? Is it completely to the right? Yes. 3 to 4 screens back. I'll have to check that out. I think I did notice that before, too, but I don't remember. Hey, I saw a bird fly by. That's why I was like, where's Cheddar Man? Because last time he's all like, where's the birds? They need more birds. There was one. He was flying around the roof of one of the houses, but he's not here this time. Alright. She looks like the world's most awkward person crawling up there. Alright, so... Okay. Now I just gotta find this spot again. Yeah... Okay. I'm doing pretty good. My birthday's tomorrow. I'm really excited. I'm doing pretty good. The weather's cooling down a little bit. Yeah. Look at this. Can I turn around this way? That takes me out. Alright, so I don't feel bad, because I can't find this now when I know I'm looking for, so you know what? I don't feel bad at all. Yeah, I don't feel bad, because look, I didn't... This is what I had to find. A very merry unbirthday to you. Hello, Lionel Berserk. How are you doing? Hello there. Look, this is what I'm supposed to find. Oh, there you go. I turned 80. I look great. I look great for my age. You feel guilty with this emoticon. Exactly. See, this is the part, like, guys, like, I totally... There! But I would have never found that, because I searched that room so many times, and it didn't turn into a magnifying glass, and it didn't light up. So, I don't feel bad about taking that hint. Well, if I'm 80, yeah, I definitely look good for my age. Look, man, I'm a mammoth. Alright, finally! Let's go give Momo his wish. And I don't know what he's going to give me for it, but I hope something. Alright, here we go, Momo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where is it at? Or did we just give it to him automatically?
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Oh, no.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
I don't know. It might have been Matt McGrath. I don't know if it was originally made for console and imported. Where's, no? Advertising brochure, fax. Oh, there we go. There we go. I forgot I had the little extra thing. Here we go. Stop checking your boots for poop. You didn't walk any dog do. He's so happy, guys. It's a mammoth.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo.
Oh no.
Momo show his secret to Kate.
No. What kind of secret, Momo? I don't like secrets. I don't like secrets, Momo. Do you have to actually follow him, or are they just gonna... Okay, he ran around this way. The secret is, he's the murderer this whole time! He went around here, right? Where's he at? Oh, crap. Where did this kid go?
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Okay, so he obviously didn't go this way. We can't go this way, so he's still... Alright. You have 2 more days than highs in the 60s? Hey, Cheddar Man! Alright, he went down this way. I gotta remember that. We saw some birds and I thought of you, but you weren't here. Fall is here! Draw a mammoth? What do we do? We actually like, whatever that's called. Not tracing, but she definitely cheated about it. Alright, here he is. Here's Momo. Goodness, where is he going? You missed the birds. There's another one! See, they're flying. You can see them up in the sky. So many birds after you said that, Cheddar Man. It's like the game heard you. Okay, he didn't go in here because we didn't see him. Okay, I feel like he's ditched us. They do kind of have funny faces. Alright, so where's... There he is! There's Momo. Hi, Momo. Hey! New area, guys. By the way, we have a lot more to this game, so I hope you're ready for that. Oh, this is genuinely pretty. I like that. You get sad thinking of Europe? Do you miss it? Did you used to be there? Okay, I'm not really sure what his secret is, but we'll try and find it. Oh, the mammoth toy, guys. Is this where the I don't know where to go. This sort of looks like Life is Strange, actually, up here. Is this where are we going towards the caves? Oh, then why are you sad thinking about it, Bimplunk? It's a beautiful place. Birds! Cheddar Man, birds! They did. We're from in Europe. Ah, well, I don't know. Could be World War II or anytime after. Alright, he left us here with like a boat, so I'm assuming... What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know.
It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes.
Oh, well... We can't pick anything up.
It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes.
Now it's full of holes. We can't fill it. Where's the kid? Oh good, we can go over here. I was gonna say, he just left us. And count the holes. She's done things on her own. Okay. Momo, is this where you take the people to kill them, apparently?
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Alright, so... what else can we
Tell
talk
me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Okay, so...
It must be fascinating to live in a village full
No.
of automatons.
why don't we have a bunch of new
Automatons
info?
made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like
Okay,
hands.
we heard this before.
Momo friend of
Foof!
automatons.
Yeah, I like that foof. The voice actress has done her job
Momo?
with this.
I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Alright, let's go over here. There's a cave over there. I think that's where the mammoth doll is, which we're going to need to get, I'm sure. Because they've mentioned it so many times. Okay, so can we get... why is this like this? Looks like, look, there's a path.
Can't go that way.
Why? Just get your boots. It's so shallow right there. Then look, she said maybe, and the text said, okay. It's so shallow, just get your boots wet. Sorry to be that person, you're fine. She was ad-libbing. Oh, okay. Let's just flood the village, guys.
That must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here. That must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
Alright, can we... what's down here, though?
That must be
It's the
broken.
same? Okay.
I've got to get a helping
Because I
hand
thought maybe
here.
we could look around some of the other stuff. Well, we'll ask Momo to help. Momo freaks me out. They made Momo a little, like... you're not really sure what's up with him. That's true, but okay.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Lionel says, what did I tell
Momo
you?
listening.
Okay.
Because of you, Momo, I look more like an explorer than a lawyer now. If Dan could see me, I don't think he'd like what he saw.
Well, who cares?
Momo don't know Dan.
Dan's a jerk.
Why have you brought me here?
Oh,
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for Hans, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
obviously over
Momo
there.
not liar.
Okay.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo's strong.
Kid, don't rip yourself to pieces on my account. Alright. Oh no!
Oops.
So there goes that plan.
That looks broken.
No kidding. Good job, Momo, says Onimusha. Thanks a bunch, Momo. We really appreciate it.
That looks broken.
Does it, Kate? Does it really look broken? I think it's broken. Well, now we have a broken lever. Oh boy, that was not helpful. That looks broken as we just broke it. It is broken. Can we fix it? That's the real question. Can we go up here to the... No, just... I want to go over to the side. I want to look... Lionel says, you should check again to confirm if it's broken. I should look again. Can you just... Like, look how shallow this is, guys. Like, it's obviously not a problem. Alright, so... Thanks, Cheddar Man.
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
My gosh, maybe you use this broken thing you had before. Here we go.
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
Hey, Russell Passel, thanks. That's my
That
husband,
oar is
Russell,
all
in case you guys don't
dirty
know.
and wet.
It is officially my birthday. Thank you.
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
So what? Like, why is she such a baby about it? That's my husband, Russell. But it's almost Joe in the glasses. It is my... Well, that's after 12 where we're at, so officially it's my birthday. Oh, yeah, Cheddarman, he was talking to you. Yes, that would be me that he's talking to. Everyone in chat's so confused. Thank you! Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I wish that,
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
I just have to go ask Momo to get the ore for us. Okay. Let's ask him to help again. We can't handle a wet
Momo.
ore, apparently.
I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Are you sad? The Cheddar Man, I read babes as the plural form, not a term of endearment. So I was super confused. You thought he was just saying, calling you all babes. Later says, fire that girl and bring in Laura Croft.
I've moved the oar nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for
Be
me.
a good boy.
Momo say yes.
Momo will say yes, but that is kind of demeaning there. She's like, I won't pick it up because it's filthy, but Momo will get it. Thanks for the birthday wishes, Matt McGrath. I'm a lot of my tea, too. It's my birthday! Boy. Yeah, some of them are really pretty. Like, it really holds up well. Considering, I mean, what's it's like been? Crap, it's been like 14 years. Yeah, are you gonna go ham at the club? What does that even mean? Oh, no, I've never been a club person. I've been a more, oh. We gotta ask him to go up here? I've been a more, go to like a small party person. Anything when there's like 14 billion people is not my thing. If I can't hear what anyone's saying there, I'm
Momo,
just gonna sit and be like,
I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Okay, can you help us now? Chen's gonna get a bobble bub. Cheddar thought he meant a club sandwich, you know, the ham.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
I'm gonna
need a
get some really
hand
good
opening the
sushi, which is
dam.
not really the ham.
Momo say yes. Momo strong.
Oh, yeah, I do not like alcohol enough to pay $2,000 for a bottle of it. That's for sure. Oh, here we go. Poor Momo, man. Yay! We did it. We flooded the town.
Momo very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Don't mean me. You think $100 is the max to pay for alcohol, says Chairman? Yeah, I don't like it enough to, I think, pay that much money for it. Maybe a glass of wine, but that's what it... Oh, look, now we can finally walk across here. You might pay $100 for the perfect glass of iced tea. Oh, Angesh. Momo. That is what his face probably looks like, too. I'm kind of thinking maybe that the Xbox version didn't have all of this, to be honest. I'm trying to see if anything... Yeah, we just totally ditched Momo. We're like, bye, Momo. Luxury wagon, this Momo confused. No, Momo, no! Yeah, please do. Oh. The kind of rich you have to be. We're like, $2,000 for something we're gonna drink. Momo! Alright, where are we? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the Mammoth doll. Okay. Which, I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Poor Momo. We're gonna leave him by himself in this town and be like, screw you, kid, and then he's gonna be by himself when they call him the village idiot. This is a bad situation for him. Alright, we still... Okay, can we look at the mammoths, I guess? No, that's this. Thank you, Braxton Wise. I appreciate that. Happy birthday to me. Might as well enjoy your birthdays while you got them. Onimusha said I'm like 80, so, you know. She's kind of terrifying in this situation. It is lovely music. I also enjoy this music. Oh, are we supposed to give the, maybe we're supposed to give the Mammoth doll to Momo. Thank you, Braxton. Go right ahead and do that. Cheddarman, happy birthday. I got you these stalactites and stalagmites. You can't take them anywhere. You can just look at them. Don't touch them. Oh, someone's calling us on the phone.
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
She's there for
so
work.
far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village.
Thank you,
and
Angesh.
frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
I know. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
I'm listening to this backstory, but I'm also
Lost
watching
the
chat. You guys
Sarah
are funny.
trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy.
Is there a reason the game's wasting our time with this
Mayhem.
call?
You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know. 250?
Kate, this moment where
200?
you go.
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
I know. What did that tell me? It told me
Yeah,
nothing
I will.
except that her friend likes sales at Bloomingdale's. No, yeah. Mad McGrath says, why don't you buy $2,000 of classic games? The problem, well, not the problem, but the thing about being married with joint accounts is that anytime one of you gets the other person an expensive gift, it's a problem because that's all your money. Russell Passel is a name of amazing symmetry. Kate's gold digger friend. Girl, get out of here. Alright, so he ran off. We can't give him... Wait, actually, let me check and see if he left us any more little mechanical parts that we're going to need. Just in case, because I don't want to have to run back here later. I think I got everything I can get. Let's also check and make sure he's not up here pouting. Because we need to... There's like 4 or 5 different things we need. Nope. Thanks, Russell Passel. He says I got her $2,000 worth of antique glasses so she can wear a different pair each day of the week. Oh, it's my dream! No, it's not. More beautiful scenery, but doesn't mean anything, I don't think. Now we gotta run all the way down here. They all looked identical, though. They all look the same. You can't tell the difference between them. Onimusha, she's the Imelda Marcos of eyewear. Wow, this is just a huge area. Isn't there anything you can do? Okay. The real question is, where did Momo go? Because we need him. I think we need to give him that mammoth. Well, no, blah, blah, blah. I was going to say something about that, but Luxury Wagon, a joint account sounds like a fast way to get a divorce. No. We've been married for like, well, 16 years. Not like, actually 16 years. So, it works. The other person just has not to be crazy with money, I guess. Oh, out of here. You could probably convince us you're wearing a different pair of glasses every day. Guys, don't you like my new glasses? They're totally different than the old ones. Alright, well that was nice to get some progress in the game. Even if I cheated to get it. But I would have never seen that because it definitely wasn't lighting up. I knew there was something in that room. Momo, where are you? These once belonged to Queen Elizabeth. She's very, very nearsighted, so they're too strong for me. Can we talk to this guy now?
We're closed. Try tomorrow.
But I can smell the bread! Let's see if we can find Momo over here. These once belonged to Queen Victoria. Yeah, there's all kinds of people that wore glasses. I don't understand how anyone could wear a monocle. That would drive me crazy. Like, one eye is right, one eye is not right. Oh. Onimusha, but the sun never sets. Alright, I'm going to assume that Momo went back to the attic, maybe? So I'm going to check there. If I knew where the attic was, though. Which apparently I know. Alright, that's that. Nope, that's that. Where? And my stomach is growling, which is well, it's because it's late. And these are the very first bifocals. They actually push right into your cornea. Aren't they lovely? Says Russell Passel. Most queens have been nearsighted. True story. Alright, so where's the house? What am I not seeing? I have to do this methodically instead of just running around like a crazy person. So, oh, it's here. Well, then you go. There you go. I just had to say the word methodically. That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do. Alright, let's go see. Now we have to go find Momo. Because we didn't get, I mean, we got a mammoth, but we didn't get anything to help us with our other stuff out of this. Get up there. The house also suffered from double vision. Hence the royal we. All I know is when I was studying up on Russian czars, I found out that they lined the water sluicing system that brought water into the castle with lead, and so that might be some of the reasons that Ivan the Terrible was so terrible. So he's not up here either. Braxton Wise. Oh, I don't know. There's something to be said for blind luck. Run around like crazy until you bump into the right thing. That's true. Yeah, that never lit up. Yeah, it's interesting. This is lit up, but that just means leave the room. That's why they're all crazy. That's a theory, is the fact that because lead was a pretty soft metal to work with. People like working with it. You just shouldn't be drinking it. Or painting your house with it, to be frank. Alright, he's not here anymore. I don't know where he's at. Oh yeah, they used to use lead in all kinds of things. And radioactive stuff too, especially when it came out. Or not, I mean, when they knew about radioactivity. They used to use it to make glowing, to make
the door's locked. But I've still got to get in there.
They used to make it to make clock hands glow. And the girls that worked the factory would, like, in the very beginning, they're like, oh, they would do stuff like they'd paint their teeth with it so they'd have glow-in-the-dark teeth and, like, freak out their boyfriends and stuff. And, of course, they all got radiation poisoning, some horrible things. Yeah, they thought radium was good for you. This one guy, they'd make these big, stone tubs that had radioactive material in them, and that you would drink the water out of that every day. And, of course, people died. Sherman, it's a theory that the lead in his wig is what made Beethoven go deaf. Yeah, it is if you have cancer, Braxton, but not even then, not too much. If you don't have anything wrong with you, though. Hey, my tumors are gone, but then you have to stop. And that's the problem, is they didn't stop. Okay, no, we already looked in here. So where is he? Where did Momo go? We should have said thank you. We didn't say thank you after he did all that work for us. We're just like, screw you. We didn't take him into the cave. We didn't do any of that stuff. I read a really, really good biography of the Curies. Is that a toilet? It was supposed to be a fountain, but it didn't work. That's true, we don't. It was really interesting. Like, it was a really cool biography. For some reason, from school, I thought the Curies died relatively young. And I thought they died, you know, finding, basically, polonium. Like, I thought they died because of radiation poisoning. And that's not what happened. Like, they lived for, like, a long time. Like, Marie, she lived for quite a long time. She didn't die from radiation. They think she died of leukemia from... She and her daughter, World War I, pioneered x-ray machines to take x-rays before they dug out bullets out of people. So it's a really good... Anyway, if you read about them, it's great. But they covered a lot of that stuff, too. Like how we misuse radiation. We put it in, like, necklaces. Like, it's a health necklace. It has the power of radium. So that's always interesting, too. What are you doing with this? Quick, let me save the game. Momo! Momo! see. At least we have his. Oh, they put cocaine in so many things. They did so many, like, yeah, tooth drops and cough syrups. They put morphine in so many things too, and they'd like give it to kids. Oh yeah, it's just reading about the early days. It's like, how did we ever live through like the medical experimentation they need to do to figure out what we're doing? Well, hey guys, it is just about 12:30, and I am gonna shut down shop for tonight. But thank you guys so much for coming out, and I really appreciate it. I had so much fun. I hang out with you guys. I'm pretty close to 200. I might have even gone over. We'll see. No, they didn't know. They had to figure it out. Like, you had to come up with some sort of theory. Like, well, I think the heart and the liver do the same thing. Let's take out a liver. Well, they don't live very long. Let's take out a heart. Well, they're definitely dead. You know, all that kind of stuff. So I will see you guys. I'll be back on Saturday night with Heroes of Might and Magic, and then I'll be back on Monday with more Syberia. So thank you so much. Oh, I know. The Cheddar Man. Who knows what stupid crap people laugh at us for doing in the future. Yeah, they'll probably be like, they put that? What? They put that in all... They lined their drink cups with that? What were they thinking? Oh, thank you so much for coming to watch. I really appreciate it, guys. And I'm really close to 200. When I go over, I'll do another fun stream with, like, extra music. And I'll probably play some more Lemmings and some other stuff, too. So, thank you. I will see you guys next time. Bye! If I can hit. There we go.